Well, how's that for an entrance? Welcome one and all to Temple Avat Shalom. I'm Rabbi Matt Berger. Welcome to those who are watching the live stream, Bruchim Habaim from at home. I'm joined on the bima, in addition to all of our wonderful women who make up our temple sisterhood, with Allison Rosoff, our cantorial soloist, and down at the piano, our accompanist Joy Katzen-Guthrie. We're going to be using a special Shabbat prayer book that you'll find on the music stand back there, but all of the prayers are also found right on the screens in front of you. This evening we celebrate the sisterhood of our congregation. In large part, they'll be leading tonight's worship, reading and chanting the prayers of our tradition. And what a wonderful group of women we have with us in the sanctuary this evening, supported by their families. Our sisterhood is active, it's engaged, it's filled with ruach, with spirit and energy. Together, they are Ashtei Chayil, women of valor, who regularly incorporate Jewish values into their lives. They learn, they teach, they support, and they engage in tikkun olam, doing their part to improve this world, all the while enjoying the warmth and camaraderie of each other's company. Because of their continued efforts, our congregation is blessed with a terrific Judaica shop, opportunities to enhance our temple campus, celebrate the Jewish holidays with joy, and bring in great speakers to explore important issues. And they also, on a regular basis, support our Wiener Religious School, which speaks to their understanding that the kids are our future. As we celebrate sisterhood this Shabbat evening, let's be grateful for their many gifts and contributions. And to all of you, I say many thanks for the gifts that you bring to us this evening and every day. This time, it's my pleasure to call forward Sophia Schoen, who helped put this service together, along with Linda Ross.
Hello. Sisterhood, a covenant of the soul. Deep within, our mothers guarded a sacred promise. They would teach with ageless wisdom. They would nurture with silent strength. They would heal with courageous love. We, who are their daughters, traverse bridges of time. We gaze into the past to see ourselves. Now we possess their eternal pledge, a covenant of the soul. We, who are teachers, build internal bridges, guiding through our deeds, shaping with our hands, touching with our dreams. Each moment overflows with insight, with creativity, with passion. We, who are nurturers, protect eternal bridges. We are shield and shelter, shepherding with confidence, allowing heart songs to soar and embrace souls to reach. Each moment overflows with comfort, with sustenance, and with freedom. We who are healers repair eternal bridges, whispering of desire and hope, weaving together life prayers, risking love, divine sparks refill shattered vessels. Each moment overflows with bravery, with spirit. We trust in ourselves and in God. We who are their daughters renew our faith. In their solemn oath, a covenant of the soul. Each of our moments overflows with blessings. We are the guarantors of promise. The journey continues through us. The journey continues through us.
Sharon Greenfield will be leading us in prayer at the top of page 2.
The stillness of the surrounding hills brings Shabbat to life. As we come together to pray and give thanks, we give thanks for the beauty that is ours to behold.
And Elisa Katzef will be leading us.
We give thanks for being in this time and place. We give thanks for our family of friends as we share this moment of special joy as our voices join together. Our voices become one, our hearts become one, and we each marvel at the emotions within us, feelings that come from deep within and go beyond measure because of this connection we call sisterhood.
For the honor of lighting the Shabbat candles, pleasure to call forward our sisterhood co-presidents, Tara Boyle and Eve Goldstein. I'll invite you to look on the screen where you'll find a prayer for Israel. Please join me. O Heavenly One, protector and redeemer of Israel, shield the state of Israel beneath the wings of your love. Shelter it with your canopy of peace. Send your light and truth to all who lead and advise, guiding them with your good counsel. Bless the soldiers of the Israel Defense Forces and all who stand guard to protect our people. Keep them from all trouble and injury. Secure freedom for all those held captive by the enemy. May they find strength and courage of heart. Bobby Rosenberg will be leading us in prayer.
To be created in the image of God is to come into this world with a spiritual center. That is the avenue for the divine wisdom. To find this center, listen to the silence, remember to image, to dream, to envision, to create. Recognize this eternal beauty as the holy within your being. Act as if you are worthy of the divine command. To be created in the image of God is to be granted a gift. I'll finish with this.
Shalom Alechem is found on page 3.
Shalom Aleichem, Malachei HaSharet, Malachei Elyon, Melech, Malachei HaMalachim HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Oachem Shalom, Malachei HaShalom, Malachei Elyon. Melech, Malachei HaMalachim HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Melech Shalom, Malachei HaShalom, Malachei Elyon. Melech, Malachei HaMalachim HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Seifem Shalom, Malachei HaShalom, Malachei Elyon. Malachei HaMalachim HaKadosh Baruch Hu.
Peace to you, great messenger, angel of the divine.
And Linda Ross will be leading us in the Chatzi Kaddish. You'll find that on page 4, words of praise.
Yitkadal v'yitkadash shemei Rabbah, Yalma devarach yerutei v'yom michmachutei, b'chayechon u'vyom echon, uv'chayei dachol bet Yisrael. Ba'agala, u'vizman kahariv, v'yimaru, amen. Yehi shemei Rabbah mivarach, le'alam olam le'amaya, yitbarach, v'yishtabach, v'yitpa'ar, v'yitrabam, v'yitnasei, v'yithadar, v'yitalev, v'yitalal, shemei dekudasha barichu, le'elam min kol birchata v'shirata, tushbechata v'nechemata, damiram b'yalma, v'yimaru, amen.
Bev Richmond will be leading us in prayer.
Under the watchful Shabbat sky, light from ancient stars penetrate our very being, opening our senses that we may see each other for the very first time. Together, we will walk gently into the evening of a new Shabbat, gathering different faces and memories around the warmth of the Friday candles. In the presence of sacred scrolls, words from ancient peoples travel through our thoughts, guiding our footsteps, that we may walk side by side for the first time. Together, we will turn away from the lives empty of mitzvot, from uncaring stares and cold, laughter that slips out of dark places.
Eileen Bronstein will be leading us in the next prayer.
Upon the rippled surface of a Kiddush prayer, melodies from ancient lands soak into our hearts and souls, reaching outward that we may touch each other for the very first time. Together we will combine our voices under the light of the near to mid, seeing and celebrating our differences in ways that will make us stronger. Let us bless the source of life, source of darkness and light, heart of harmony and chaos, creativity and creation.
Let's rise for the Baruch. Barbara Shagrin will be leading us in prayer on page 6.
Steady yourself. Living takes time. Each moment is a moment to be lived. Each emotion is to be felt. We are here in this world to learn and grow. Fear can teach. Confusion instructs. Sadness informs. Love elevates. Take the time to experience each breath, especially the ones that make you want to run. Patience, steady, rush, and race banish joy and peace. There is wonder to experience if you take the time. Step softly and deliberately. What lingers must be lived, and once lived completely passes in its own time. To force the natural rhythms of life is to deny yourself of the divine wisdom in each experience. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Hear, O Israel, Adonai is our God, Adonai is one. Baruch Shem Kavod, Malkuto, Le'olam Ba'ed. Blessed is God's glorious majesty forever and ever.
Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Baruch Shem Kevod
Feel free to be seated. Sandy Greenbaum is going to lead us in the V'ahavta You Shall Love, found on page 7.
ואהבת את אדוני אלוהיך בכל לבבך ובכל נפשך ובכל מאודיך. והיו הדברים האלה אשר אנוכי מצווך היום על לבביך ושיננתם לבניך ודיברתם בם בשבתך בביתך ובלכתך בדרך ובשכבך וכומך, וקשרתם להיות על ידיך, והיו לטוטפות בין עיניך, וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך ובשעריך, למען תזכרו ועשיתם את כל מצוותי והייתם קדושים לאלוהיכם. אני אדוני אלוהיכם, אשר הוצאתי אתכם מארץ מצרים, להיות לכם לאלוהים. אני אדוני אלוהיכם.
Wonderful. Edie Becker is going to lead us on 7.
Loving life and it, please join me, loving life and its mysterious source with all our heart, with all our spirit, all our senses and strength. We take upon ourselves and into ourselves these promises to care for the earth and those who live upon it, to pursue justice and peace, to love kindness and compassion. We will teach this to our children throughout the passage of the day, as we dwell in our homes and as we go on our journeys. From the time we rise until we fall asleep, may our actions be faithful to our words, that our children's children may live to know. Truth and kindness have embraced, peace and justice have kissed and are one. In the midst of a desert journey leading to freedom, a great prophet and poet named Miriam died in a place called Holiness. They say that wells of water followed Miriam in her travels, allowing the Israelites to drink. They say that it was Miriam who brought song and dance to a time of endless sands. They say it was Miriam who saved her brother's life and taught him love and the need for healing. And then she died, and the wells dried up. And Moses, blinded by grief, forgot for a time to believe in goodness. I search for the Miriam who will lead me to water and to song. She dances in the souls of my friends and my teachers. God, help me find the teachers who will quench the thirst in my soul, who will teach me compassion, who will lead me to holiness.
Now we'll sing our song of freedom, Mi Chamocha. Adonai, mi amocha nega bakodesh, norata hilo, o sefelen, norata hilo, o sefelen. Malakuta kara ubanecha, pokeya yamike moshelia, teheli anu be'amru, teheli anu be'amru. Adonai lo leolam ba'ed, Adonai lo leolam ba'ed. Hamocha ba'elim Adonai, mi hamocha nega ba'kodesh, norati lo osef elen, norati lo. We'll continue with a prayer for protection and shelter, the words of the Hashkivenu. Sally Loffer will be leading us in prayer.
Surrender to the mystery of life, and in so doing so, open your heart to divine wisdom. Surrender to that simple place of knowing where in the softness and calm God speaks to you. Surrender to your desire to believe in goodness and beauty and love, for in all these are godly waves of truth. To surrender is not to relinquish responsibility. Tend to what is yours, release what is God's, learn to live with ambiguity. There is force stronger than your will and ego. Have faith, surrender.
Pleasure to call forward Jeannie Abelson.
My life is a journey, a searching between points of pause. I seek calm, love, perspective, abundance, faith, and grace. In this journey, there are not chance encounters. Every morning, I say a blessing. Blessed are you, God, ruler of the universe, who has brushed the sleep from my eyes. Every morning, I try to see things anew in the crisp morning light. This should always be our prayer, that we open our eyes to see creation as a magnificent tapestry where all things, people, and events are connected, that we increase in our awareness and see that everything that happens guides us closer to what we seek. Let us bless the source of life, source of faith and daring, wellspring of song, new song, and the courage to mend.
Let's rise now for the words of the Tefillah. Eve Goldstein and Ida Berger will be leading us in the first few prayers.
Adonai sifatai tivtaku fi agitahilatecha. Adonai, open up my lips that my mouth may declare your praise. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu, Velohei avotenu v'imotenu, Elohei Abraham, Elohei Yitzhak, Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel, Velohei Leah, Ha'el Hagadol, Hagibor v'Hanara, El Elyon, Gomer Chasadim Tovim, V'konei hakol, v'socher hastevot v'imahot, u'mevi gula livnei v'neihem, le'man shemo be'ahava, melech ozer u'mashiach u'magen. Baruch atah Adonai, magen Abraham, v'ezrat Sarah.
Atah gibor le'olam Adonai, mechayei hakol, Atah Rav lehoshia, Mashiv Baruch u'morid hagashem, Mechalkel chayim bechesed, Mechayei hakol berachamim rabim, Somech noflim verofei cholim, Umatir asurim, Umekayem emunato, Lishenei afar, Micha mocha bal gevurot, umido melach, melech memit umechaye, umatzmiach Yeshua, v'ne'eman atah l'chayot hakol, Baruch atah Adonai, mechaye hakol. Atah kadosh v'shimcha kadosh, u'kadoshim b'chol yom yalucha selah, Baruch atah Adonai, Ha'el HaKadosh.
Feel free to be seated. After this prayer for holiness, on page 12, Jeannie Feld will be leading us in a reading called Perspective.
As you travel a path toward a goal you deem worthy and essential, and you suddenly hit a wall, what you do next depends on your perspective. The wall is a challenge and you climb. The wall is a failure, so you dig a hole to crawl beneath. The wall is an obstacle. You bang your head. Or upon the wall, there is a sign which beckons you to detour. You turn your head sharply to the left and go another way. Perspective is the eyesight of your mind. It is how you choose to look at the world, events, and possibilities. I have seen lives transformed when people make the choice to see things a different way.
V'shamru b'nei Yisrael et HaShabbat la'asot et HaShabbat לדורותם ברית עולם. V'shamru b'nei Yisrael et HaShabbat la'asot et HaShabbat לדורותם ברית עולם. ביני ובין בני ישראל אותי לעולם, אותי לעולם. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. כי ששת ימים עשה אדוני את השמיים ואת הארץ. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. וביום השביעי, וביום השביעי שבת ויהי נפש, שבת ויהי נפש. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם.
Sophia Schoen's going to lead us at the bottom of the page.
Jewish mystics say that the world is broken, shattered from the very beginning of creation itself. God's light is shattered, and pieces of it can be found everywhere. Is scattered, and pieces of it can be found everywhere. Our task is to put it back together again, shard by shard, spark by spark. This is called tikkun olam, fixing the world. And we can do it by following commandments, those godly imperatives like giving, compassion, justice, and acts of loving kindness. They are the laws of life. The more godly imperatives that we take upon ourselves, the more repair we accomplish. By fixing a corner of the world, we mend an aspect of ourselves. Reach out to the stranger. Extend your hand to someone whose inner resources are even more depleted than yours. Giving creatures wholeness in yourself and the world you touch. Open your arms to embrace another person leaves you open for a loving embrace in return. If you feel lost, find a friend in need. If you feel poor, give to someone else. If you feel anguish, soothe another's pain. If the world is broken, the mystics say, fix it. In this way, you mend your spirit and eventually the world.
Marlene Wayne is going to lead us.
Prayer puts into words my fears and my hopes. Prayer is a poetic reminder of where I want my soul to live. It reflects the yearnings of my deepest desires. It asks me to turn past myself for help and support. It is a metaphor of the thoughts I might not otherwise express. I pray to engage in conversation and communion with God, to connect with the world of spirits. Prayer elevates my thinking. By doing so, it raises my life to new levels. I do not pray for favors, gifts, or grants. I pray for courage, strength, understanding, and generosity of spirit. I pray for quiet and peace in my soul.
Shalom Rav, HaYisrael Amcha, Tasim Leolam. Shalom Rav, HaYisrael Amcha, Tasim Leolam. Ki ata Shalom Rav, HaYisrael Amcha, Tasim Leolam. Shalom Rav, HaYisrael Amcha, Tasim Shalom Rav, HaYisrael Amcha, Tasim Leolam. Shalom Rav, HaYisrael Amcha, Tasim Leolam. Tasim
Tara Boyle will be leading our next reading.
We don't know why things happen to us or when they will happen. All of us ultimately can only control our response to what comes our way. In that way, we make choices about our life at any given moment. Notice your reactions to life's twists and turns. Choose to respond in a way that keeps you steady and hopeful. Believe that the universe speaks to you, and you will be privy to the endless chatter. Believe that God leaves you secret messages to uncover, and your life becomes an endless treasure hunt. If you believe that this is nonsense, then you will encounter a world that is mute and devoid of guidance. Messages from God are everywhere. Listen, watch, get it on a whisper. God is leading you down gentle paths.
Let's sing Oseh Shalom together. Oseh Shalom Bimromah, Uyaseh Shalom Aleinu. shalom, Yahaseh shalom, shalom aleinu, ve'al kol Yisrael, Yahaseh shalom, Yahaseh shalom, shalom aleinu, ve'al kol Yisrael, Yahaseh shalom, Yahaseh shalom, shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael, Yahaseh shalom, Yahaseh shalom, shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael, Yahaseh shalom, Yahaseh shalom, shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael. This time, before we continue with our prayer for healing, Mishaberach, which you can find on page 15, let's call to mind those in Israel who are still healing due to the ongoing war, thankfully now in a ceasefire mode. We also think of the following individuals for strength and healing at this time: Carol Bates, Joanne Beeman Fiddleman, Yonatan Raven Ben Rivka, Charlie Burke, Tina Bruns, Larry Kane, Tyler Chang, Heather Felser, Harry Fleisch, Mitchell Freifeld, David Friedlander, Myron Graff, Carl Greenbaum, Don Hirschman, Joyce Holbrook, Jim Howard, Kathy Howard, Phyllis King, Irene Lipensky, Jerry Longerich, Jonathan Marks, Michael Renzino, Lisa Rupolo, Stephanie Ross, Marcia Satinoff, Angie Sermanis, Jeff Stark, Carrie Taylor, Grace Tribbiano, and Greg Tribbiano. Just to note, Don Hirschman was married today to Linda Heifetz, so let's say Mazel Tov to Don. Are there any other names to add for healing at this time?
My father, George Stack.
Mishaberach Avotenu Mikor habracha Limotenu. May the source of strength, who blessed the ones before us, help us find the courage to make our lives a blessing, and let us say,
Amen. Mishaberach imotenu mikol habracha le'avotenu. Bless those in need of healing with refuah shlema, the renewal of body, the renewal of spirit, and let us say, Tonight we'll have a special opportunity to hear some personal words from the heart. Leading this will be Jory Masarski, Linda Ross, Lauren Goldman. Sophia will be reading her part, as well as Sophia Schoen.
I have been a member of Sisterhood for more than 30 years. I've held a variety of positions as a board member, almost all positions, in fact, and have had the honor of being co-president twice, once with Debbie Rosen and once with Lauren Goldman. Along the way, I have met the most dedicated, caring, and committed women, many of whom have become the family that I choose. They and their families have become dear friends to not only myself, but to my husband and children. In fact, being part of Sisterhood is the way that I found a comfortable niche in the Temple family. I have always felt welcomed, even when I first joined Sisterhood, and that is often not the case when becoming part of an established group. These are women who have laughed with me and celebrated with me in times of joy, and cried with me and held me up in times of sorrow. They share my desire to be a positive part of our Temple community and know that giving back through volunteerism supports a basic Jewish tenet. While working side by side to support our Temple through fundraisers, programming, and contributions to other arms of the Temple, I have made deep and meaningful friendships that I value immensely. I have also learned and grown spiritually through Sisterhood education programs, met women that I probably would not have otherwise gotten to know through social programs, and felt so good inside when thanked for a simple kindness shown by Sisterhood to one of its members or to a member of our congregational community. Being a member of Sisterhood has been a defining part of the joy I have known as a Temple Ahavat Shalom member.
I have never met so many smart, caring, and beautiful women until I joined TAS Sisterhood in 2015 when Bill and I moved here from Milwaukee. I'm proud to call these women my sisters and my friends. It especially meant a lot to me after my only sibling, Judy Hamrell, died in January of 2019, 10 weeks after our mom, Ruth, died. Some of the gals brought food to my house, and others just enveloped me to tell me that I could reach out to them at any time. My heart swelled when one of the ladies told me that she'd be my sister since she had already lost both of hers. Sisterhood does so many wonderful things for our temple and community, and I'm proud to be included in this wonderful group of special ladies.
Lauren Goldman had to say, "My sisters are just a touch or phone call away. Someone you can share everything with. Everyone needs someone to encourage them, believe in them, to give them a pat on the back when things have gone right, and a shoulder to cry on when they haven't. They remind me to keep trying and to keep in that it will all work out. I wish everyone had such marvelous ladies in their life like I do." Now I have to say, when I first started coming here 4 years ago, it was daunting. My family's small and we really didn't do big social gatherings. But as time went by and I met more people, it got easier. And especially when I joined Sisterhood, it brought it to a whole new level. And although it might not seem like much, with the events as well as the small gatherings, I felt more and more at home with a big family. Even with the women here in Sisterhood have been unbelievably welcoming from the start. And as I made my way through my conversion studies, each and every member of Sisterhood has helped me learn, and even when I don't quite get something right, it's no big deal. I am so blessed to be a part of our Sisterhood, to help others outside of our temple, as well as helping each and everyone live happy and meaningful lives.
Every Sunday during religious school, this year I've done a Hebrew word for the day, even made a nifty little song for it, the Hebrew word of the day, the Hebrew word of the day, and it just kind of goes like that, but it's an earworm. And the Hebrew word for the day is chaver, chet, vav, resh. So chaver means friend. Chaverim means multiple friends. Chaverut is friendship, and a chevra is a group of people together who share common interests. And chevruta can also mean studying or learning together, either in a dyad or a trio, or a larger group. And after hearing these beautiful words, that came to me that this word, chaver, and all its various iterations truly embodies what this wonderful group brings to our temple and, most importantly, bring to each other. We're going to continue our service with the words of the Aleinu, the adoration. They're found on page 15 in the prayer book. I'll ask all of us to rise for this prayer.
עלינו לשבח לאדון הכל, לתת גדולה ליוצר בראשית, שלא עשנו כגויי הארצות, ולא שמענו כמשפחות האדמה, שלא שם חלקנו בהם,
And Bobby, feel free to be seated. We'll continue now on page 16, Jory Masarski.
The true worth of a life is the story it has left behind. Tell it well. Search for meaning and understanding. Search for truth. Did he teach you about love? Did she personify genius or sensitivity? Did his life warn you of the danger of bitterness and anger? As I stand and behold the eyes of those who mourn, I realize that the only difference between people in this world is not the wealth, fame, or success. The only difference is those who have loved in their life and those who did not.
Ellen Dantek will be leading us.
Dear Grandma, I'm not going to stand at your grave and weep, because I know you are not there asleep. For you are 1,000 winds that blow. You are the diamond glints in the snow. You are the sunlight on the ripened grain. You are the gentle autumn rain. When I wake up in the morning's rush, you are there with a swift, uplifting rush. And of quiet birds in a circled flight, you are the soft stars that shine at night. Therefore, I will not stand at your grave and cry, for I'm sure that you are not there, because I know that you did not die. Love, Emily.
Barbara Gittimer will be leading us in the Mourner's Kaddish. We first call to mind and to heart families in the period of Shloshim, the first 30 days mourning their loved one. We think of victims of the recent plane crash over the Potomac, and note the recent passing of Mandy Gordon, husband of Tina Gordon. We remember Herb Bloom, husband of Barbara Bloom, Danny Morris, husband of Mary Morris, Tova Marks, wife of Jonathan Marks, and Rose Zimmerman, mother of Judy Taylor and grandmother of Danielle Reeves. We also mark the yahrzeit anniversary of passing of loved ones. On this Shabbat, we fondly remember Richard Baker, Marcos Basuk, Stella Bauer, Ruth Beckman, Jack Bahar, Jack Birnbaum, Shirley Byron, Francis B. Kodesh, Marion Cohn, Philip Fox, Abraham Jacob Fox, Jerry Friedman, David Goldstein, Jerry Gottlieb, Florence Halpern, Judy Gale Hamrell, Carl Hawk, Joseph Katzeff, Berko Kolodner, Evelyn Kornfeld, Lisa Levy, Ann Lubotsky, Harry Maltz, Ann Catherine Margolin, Helen Maskowitz, Mac Perlman, Barbara Podber, Nicholas Olanko, Theodore Porres, Seymour Regent, Dennis Schneider, Frida Seaman, Marion Shear, Benjamin Silverman, Hilda Tannenbaum, Nathan Wassoff, Paul Weiner, Anna Weiss, Margaret Wickman, Hilda Wind, and Diane Yaspan. Are there any other names to add for yahrzeit remembrance? We say, Zichronam Livracha, may the memories of all of these good people continue to be a blessing in their families' lives as we rise and Barbara Gittimer leads us in the Mourner's Kaddish, page 17.
Please join me. Yit Gadal, Yit Kadash, Shemei Rabbah, Bialma, Divrach, Yerutei, Biam Liv Malchutei, V'chayechon, Yomechon, V'chayei Dechol Beit Yisrael, V'agalah, Uvizman Kariv, Vimru Amen. Yehei Shmei Rabbah Mivarach, Le'alam Almei Almaya, Yit Barach, V'yishtabach, V'yit Pa'ar, V'yit Ramam, V'yit Naseh, V'yit Hadar, V'yit Haleh, V'yit Halal, Shemei Kudashah B'rivhu, Le'ela Min Kol Birchata, V'shirata, Tushbechata V'nechemata, Da'amiran B'yalma V'imru Amen. Yehei Shlama Rabba Min Shemaya, V'chayim Aleinu V'yal Kol Yisrael, V'imru Amen. Oseh Shalom B'mramav, Hu Ya'aseh Shalom, Aleinu V'yal Kol Yisrael, V'imru Amen. May the one who, I'm sorry, I guess we'll do that. May the one who causes peace to reign in the heavens above, let peace descend on us, on all Israel, and on all the world, and let us say, Amen.
Feel free to be seated. On page 18, Joyce Tucker is going to lead us in prayer, followed by Ellen Walsh.
Slender curves, my fingers touch the cool patina, filled to the brim with the sweetness of Shabbat. This graceful silver cup raised to our lips once reflected the faces of our loved ones under the chuppah. Drop by drop, a vessel of life filled with the poignant memories of rich tradition. Not alone, daughters and sons adding the beauty and innocence of youth. Tears of joy and sadness almost overflowing.
This graceful silver cup, once toughened by the hands of those no longer with us. Their gentle and loving legacy is not forgotten. Slender curves, my fingers touch the cool patina, filled to the brim with the sweetness of Shabbat, our cup of life. Let us bless the source of life that ripens fruit on the vine as we hallow the seventh day, the Shabbat day. In remembrance of creation, for the Sabbath is first among holy days, recalling the Exodus and the covenant.
Blessing. You'll find the Kiddush blessing for the fruit of the vine on 19. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam Borei Puri Hagafen Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam Asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav v'ratzah banu v'shabbat kodsho yahava uvratzon ilanu zikaron lema'aseh bereshit yom tefilah lemikra kodesh zeher l'tziat Yitzrayim Ibanu v'aharta Yotanu Kidashta Mikol Ha'amim V'Shabbat Toshecha Yahava uvratzon Imaltanu Baruch atah Adonai me'adesh Hashabbat. Chaim to life. So before services, we had a wonderful Shabbat dinner with homemade challah, and here's some more homemade challah for us to sing the motzi, blessing over the bread. Got a large piece right there. I don't have a cup of water for each of you, so hopefully it's sufficiently moist. Professional door-to-door service. That's right. Does look good. All right, join us in the motzi. Motzi lechem min haaretz. We give thanks to God for bread. Our voices rise in song together as our joyful prayer is said. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, hamotzi lechem min haaretz. Say the tailbone and enjoy. Jory Masarski, representing our synagogue leadership, will be sharing some important announcements, and one of our co-chairs of our 50th Jubilee Gala Committee, Susan Harrim, will be sharing some personal words about our upcoming celebration, March 7th and 8th.
Shabbat Shalom. Many thanks to Rabbi Matt, Allison Joy, and Sisterhood for leading a wonderful service, along with our tech team, Brad and Saul, and greeters Rick and Elisa. Support JWI's I Support the Girls Initiative this month by donating bras and hygiene products for Pinellas County homeless shelters to our collection box in the lobby. Our annual Mitzvah Day will take place this Sunday morning. There are great social action projects for kids and adults. RSVP for Sisterhood's Girls' Night Out, which will take place Wednesday, February 5th at Sid and Tell Galleries in Safety Harbor. RSVP for Brotherhood's Congregational Super Bowl Party, which will be held on Sunday, February 9th at 6 p.m. The Tampa Bay Jewish Film Festival takes place February 18 through 23rd. 2 films will be at the AMC Woodland Square. And Sisterhood is inviting you on Thursday, February 20th, to the showing of All About Lefkovich's. At the Eastlake Woodlands AMC, there will be a discussion to follow at Panera. The last slide in tonight's service features a QR code link to support the Jewish Federation of Los Angeles' Wildfire Crisis Relief Fund. We also invite you to join our Sisterhood Shabbat meditation on Saturday morning, February 16th at 10 a.m. Following services, join us in the social hall for our Oneg Shabbat, sponsored by Sisterhood. Shabbat Shalom, everybody.
Hello, everyone. As Rabbi introduced me, I'm Susan Herron, one of the 3 co-chairs for our 50th Jubilee, along with Paula Rosoff and Arlene Lowett. I'm so happy that I'm getting to give these announcements tonight because I've been a member of Sisterhood since we moved here from Philadelphia in 2011. When we came here, I joined Sisterhood right away, and the first event that I participated in was a rummage sale, and Ava Pierce, who's not with us tonight, was at the helm. And I didn't know anybody, but all the Sisterhood members working on the event made me feel so comfortable and accepted, and I knew that we had found a religious home here. And after all these years, we still feel the same love and warmth towards Temple Ahavat Shalom now, and with Rabbi Matt as our leader, we're just going forward. We really hope that you'll be able to join us for this wonderful weekend event that we have starting Friday evening, March 7th. We're going to gather before the service for wine and appetizers for adults, pizza for the kids, and the highlight, oh, you like pizza? You're gonna love it. And the highlight of the evening will be listening to our talented religious school children, and they're going to be processing in and singing to open the service. It's really going to be exciting. We really haven't done anything like this with all of the kids. We have over the high holidays, we've had them sing in the different grades, but this is going to be a communal event. So we really hope that you will come and participate with us. I think you're gonna have a great time. And we're not done. There'll be an oneg afterwards with music by Temple members, Corey and Reese Short, and desserts. So many desserts. Then Saturday at Ardea Country Club, we're going to have a dinner and dancing and to continue the celebration. So join us. We'd love to see you there, and Shabbat Shalom.
Shalom.
On the top of page 20, you'll find a reading that will be led by Phoebe Tabe.
Light and goodness are not beyond our grasp. We should not defer or postpone joy and blessing. We need only to begin to choose life. A spiritual life, a calm life, a life immersed in love is within our grasp. Reach. All things are connected. The world of the Spirit speaks to you in 100 voices. Listen with the heartbeat of your soul. Life is an adventure toward beauty. The grandest of journeys begins with a single step. May God bless you on your way. Make the body a throne for the mind a throne for the spirit a throne for the soul. Then the soul too becomes a throne for the light of the presence that rests upon it. The light spreads forth around you, and you, at the center of that light, tremble in your joy.
All right, so there's going to be a gathering in the middle, a meeting of the minds for our closing song written by Beth Schaefer, based on the words of the prophet Yeshaya, Isaiah. Learn to do good, seek justice, relieve the oppressed, uphold the orphan's rights, take up the widow's cause. Any other women here would like to come forward? You're welcome to do it.
Mother's love and mother's hope, mother shaped the world we know. Mama, my mama. Mother's worry, mother's feel, mother's know too well what's real. Mama, my mama. And these are the things our mothers teach us. Tishul mishpat, ashru hamor. Shiftu yatom, revu Amen. Sisters laugh and sisters cry, sisters stand strong by and my sister, oh my sister. Sisters know you, sisters sense, sisters keep your presence secret, sisters, oh my sister. And these are the things our sisters teach us. Limdu heitev, Yeshu mishpat, ashru hamor. Shiftu yatom, revu Daughters wonder, daughters share, daughters make the whole world care. Daughter, precious daughter. Daughters push us, daughters sigh, daughters make us ask God why. Daughter, precious daughter. And these are the things our daughters teach us. Limdu heitev, Yeshu
Learn to do well for our children. Seek out justice, practice mercy. For the widow and the children. Shabbat shalom. Beautiful job.
You look great. I'm gonna go get a sweater. I'm cold.
Yes, it's freezing always. Shalom.
We just added to your beauty, and you're beautiful.
You are fantastic.
You are.
We're glad you were here to drag us through that one. Oh, you didn't need me at all. You were awesome, Phoebe. That was just such a lovely service. It's always my favorite.